two people on stage. One plays Liz Fuller and her family, and the other person plays Bette Davis and gets all the good lines. And gets to go on stage and then leave stage with a great exit line. I trusted them, thinking, okay, I guess you see it. I think I can do this too, and it's only 2 weeks. Who cares? You know, I'll try something. I love walking tightropes. So I started the process of rehearsals for this thing. And I'm not one who, you know, looks at old film clips and does an impersonation. This is going to be an approach like I did every other character that I ever did. It's just another character. It's not a drag role, it's just a woman. But an iconic woman. I knew I had to get her right in my mind. So we started the rehearsals with the idea that we would mime all the props. I couldn't know what this would do for us until performances. I knew I had to get a couple things right in my head. So I started walking in a stride, she would stride across stage. And I thought, yeah, she's a star. So everywhere she walks, she enters, she exits. That did it. There were some really simple things that brought me to the character and could bring the audience to the character. I would do this children's rhyme called Betty Botter, and some of you know it, and I would do this every night. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. I want you to all try that, just to give yourself a sense of it. So the first line is, Betty Botter bought some butter. Okay, everyone else.
Betty Botter bought some butter.
Good. Now, think of pushing it out of your mouth. So that's the best way I can think about it. So say that again. Betty Botter bought some butter. Betty Botter bought some butter. This is really fun. But! What was that, Susan? No, who was that? That was great. I love that one. Who was that? Liz? Oh my God, she's learned something. Give us your butt, Liz.
Butt!
And I don't mean that the way I usually do.
No,
Iconic character for me. I loved it. I had students who came and said, how did you do that? And I had to tell them, I can't tell you. I don't know. I channeled it. I don't know. I don't know how to tell you how to do this. You've got to fall in love with the character. You have to know who they are. You have to be them. And I got to play a bitch who was actually not a bitch. She's a very vulnerable woman also. And this is a true story, and we got to see her as Bette Davis. When a woman plays the role, she's got to be spot on. It's the only way I can think of it. She has to be exactly right, or you don't accept it. There's a wonderful removal when a man plays the role, and when people know it's a man. There was one time I was told that there was a woman in the audience during the intermission who was looking in the lobby, looking at the picture and saying, "Oh, it's a man." I never heard of it happening other times, but the point is, just like asking the audience to fill in the space, somehow it's more acceptable for a man to be giving an impression of Bette Davis. You see, Liz was asking me why the white? You can't have a line on your face without a highlight, because then it gives it some three-dimension, some dimension. Like this. But a better butter will make my batter better. So she bought some butter. Better than the bitter butter. We should put it in the batter. And the batter was not bitter, so it was better. Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Liz wanted to do a presentation for theater owners across the country who would come to a convention in New York to look at prospective shows to come into their plays. And so we did a couple scenes, and went to Upper West Side, a large apartment, and rehearsed a little bit, and then I went into the bathroom and did a really quick makeup, and walked into the living room, and she didn't know who I was at first. She thought it was somebody who just come into the apartment and just, oh my God. And we sat together and we were doing lines, and she kept looking at me and saying, I've never had this experience. It's never been like this. I've never been with Betty like this, and it's very strange. And wonderful. We will never be the same together, the two of us, because she knew about all those years. She kept sending lines that we might want to use as replacements, and I kept saying, no, you've written it. It's fine. They're the best. I think it's time. Is it all here? Okay. Let's go get Betty. I know, you were the answer. You answered all those questions.
No, his dad did too. His wife was named after your rival, Bitch.
Your name is Joe.
Yes, I had hoped to be named after Joan of Arc, but unfortunately my mother told me your rival, Billy Crawford.
I was thinking maybe that you were supposed to be named after your favorite actress, but then she named you Joe. Could I have you as a volunteer? A quote, a Bette Davis quote. What's a good one?
I earned my wrinkles.
Oh, I earned my wrinkles. That's good.
It's
got
gonna
the
be a
earned
bumpy
my
ride.
wrinkles. Okay, good.
It's
What's
gonna
another
be a
one?
bumpy ride.
Oh, it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
What's your mess?
What a dump.
Don't.
What a dump. That's a good one. All right. I would like to coach each of you in a Bette Davis line. Would you like to do what a dump?
What a dump.
Good. Okay. Now, so let's do this. Do this. Yeah, that always helps. Now, put your hand on your hip. Great. Okay. Now, what a dump. She likes the syllables. What a dump. One more time. I think you almost had it. But what a dump. You're a very good sport. You're a very good sport. Thank you. I'd like to take a picture, but I just washed my hair. Now, she was a little southern girl at that time, so you can add that to it if you'd like. I'd love to kiss you, but I just washed my hair.
I'd love to kiss you, but I just washed my hair.
Oh, that's wonderful. We need one more.
It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Watch out.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night. I think that's good.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy.
One more time. I almost believe it. Give yourself the hand. Give yourself this. Is it?
Fasten your seatbelt. It's gonna be a bumpy.
It sure is. All the Mary Martin roles. Can you imagine me, Bette Davis, flying into a window on a string, singing, "I'm flying"? Oh, God. Or I was supposed to do that The Sound of Music. Can you imagine me as a nun? Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. Me, so, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, how clever. Tea, a drink with jam and bread that will bring us back to do, 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 do. But the role I really think I could have played is the musical version of All About Eve. You know, applause. They kept telling me, besides the fact that I was ancient at the time, they kept telling me that they wanted a terrific musical theater star to sing those great Strauss tunes. So they cast the great musical star, Lauren Bacall. She croaked her way to a Tony. I did have one lovely, lovely affair. I will never tell you who it is, and no one has ever known, because we were both married at the time. He was a band leader. He wrote a song for me. I won't tell you what that is either. That might give it away. But he was the kind of man who wanted me, who understood that I wasn't this great strong woman that everyone always saw. I could be, but that wasn't the real Bette Davis. I wanted to be someone, like in that song, someone to watch over me. There's somebody I'm longing to see. I know that he always can be someone to watch over me. I'm a little lamb lost in the wood. I know that I'll always be good to one who watches